Australian companies in Shanghai say they're looking forward to more business opportunities when the China-Australia Free Trade Agreement comes into effect this year. Over the next few years, the agreement will see the removal of all tariffs on dairy, wine and beef. Reporter Sun Caiqin tells us what that means for Australian business.
Australian beef producer Elders is a success story for companies from down under opening up in Shanghai. Since it established a base here in 2004, it's seen business growth around 30% every year. And with the coming free trade agreement with Australia and the scrapping of the beef import tariffs, the company's manager is expecting even better growth.
I think the advantage for China is continuity of supply at competitive pricing. Australia currently represents only 3% of China's domestic beef consumption, so it's really filling a gap between Chinese domestic supply and demand.
China imported around 300,000 tons of beef last year, and nearly half of that was from Australia. The free trade agreement will eliminate the current 12% to 25% tariffs on Australian beef within 9 years. China bought $9 billion worth of Australian agricultural products last year, and around 200 million of them was spent on wine. Under a free trade agreement, tariffs on Australian wine will be gradually removed over 4 years, giving Australian winemakers greater opportunity to capitalize on China's growing middle class. Treasury Wine Estates has been exporting over 40 brands of Australian wine to China for the past 15 years. The company says the free trade agreement will help make its prices more competitive by dropping the current 14% tariff.
Basically, there was an extra tariff on Australian wine. So the price is naturally sort of 15 to 20% higher than New Zealand and Chilean wines, right? So over the 4-year period, that goes down. So eventually, you don't have that extra 14% tax. Yeah. And this free trade agreement basically takes away any disadvantages of us producing, marketing, and selling those brands in China.
While Chinese consumers will enjoy cheaper imported goods, the Australian government expects the deal to benefit producers and the economy as a whole.
So for Australians, the benefits would be the free trade agreement will add billions to our economy and creating jobs and drive higher living standards for Australian citizens. And also this will greatly enhance our capability in many key areas that already enjoy global reputation, for example, mining and energy.
Although Australia's agricultural sector has been a big winner in the new agreement, other sectors like resources, trade and financial services in both countries can all expect to share the benefits. Sun Caiqin, Shanghai Live.